hello. How's it going, everybody? We've got some settings to fix. Let's get those settings rolling here. That works. Good. 1 for 1. Who's hanging out in chat already? I see some chatters out there. 2 Cent, thank you for resubbing for 21 months. Saffron Laushin, hello. Ebony Blade, how's it going? Adol, hello. Edgar, hello. Danny, hello. Excuse me, Bammer, hello. Yeah, Zombie Jesus, this is my favorite stream every week as well. S-Class Navigator, hello, hello, hello. And Titania, hello. Mont, what is happening? Excellent. All right, let's get things set up here. I am getting my phone to display here, so let's turn that on. Boom. That worked. Excellent. All right, let's see how it works on this screen here. Looks good. Yes, I would hate to mispronounce your name, Bammer. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's up, Blizzard? Darth Studicus, hello. Got a random Fryevia from a YOLO poll. Yeah, I long built Fryevia as well. I've used her every once in a while. Kind of. I don't even think I'm done, honestly. Because then, like, Snow and Agrius hit, and I was like, oh, they're better. But she's still cool. She's very unique, that's for sure. Okay, so this is showing up well. Yes, that's working just fine. Let's check, like, this page. Hey, looks good, looks good. How about the matchup snapshot page? Also looks good. All right. Cool. So we're about 15 minutes from the tournament kicking off. Let's see if we've got, let's hit up the match codes channel right here. Refo, thank you for the follow, Refo. Welcome to the channel. We got a good luck coming in from Sir McCrane. Good luck to you too, Sir McCrane. Okay, let's check this. All right, we got 6 of the 8 players signed up. So LXD, Uni, Mav, Cuckington, Kapala, and Kiwi are in. A tank with full life is pretty useful, right? So if you don't have Bellis, then yeah, especially I think there's a niche for her that she could work. Majesty, today's the top 8 draft. So no special rules today, except everybody gets a ban, and then everybody gets to draft. So it's a snake draft, sort of like a fantasy football, right? Refo, you're welcome for the vids. Thanks for coming in and stopping by. Shy Wizard said, finally was able to use the Amazon coin link for those juicy 10 times you... yeah, that was worth. First of all, thank you for using my link. That helps, like... Those links, people who use those links, it helps me out a bajillion times. Like, even if you don't buy anything or much, just people clicking those links, like, tells sponsors, they're like, oh, yeah, this guy's at least, like, got viewers who care. And so then they just keep sponsoring you. Like, it's a huge deal. I started a baby account just to play around. Hit Sottily, Astrius, Oberon, Eliza, and Jaden. Well, that baby account is off to a really good start. 2 Cent says I'm the best content creator in the whole state of Kansas. Am I the only content creator in Kansas? It's possible. Indier, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 19 months. 19 months. I did dent your water bottle, Baber. That is true. I threw that thing straight on the floor. Just spiked it. Or accidentally bumped it with my elbow and down it went. One of those two things happened. Here's a real YOLO pull right here. 2 tickets. Oh yeah, we're browning it. I have a bad feeling Oh? Just yellow. Okay. Skiz, what's up, Skiz? Thank you for the 10 months of Amazon Prime. And Blizzard, thank you for the $1.99 super chat saying that Elena is going to get banned. I bet you Elena gets banned. Like, how often is Elena not banned? I would ban Elena. I'm just saying. I do not like that girl. Has 1v3'd too many times. Just too many times. The macarons were great. Like, I have eaten them at this point. My favorite one was the first one I ate on stream. So, Glassy was the first one I ate. I can't remember exactly what that flavor was called. It was my favorite of the flavors. But you can tell that those were like a really high quality thing. They were delicious. So yeah, and I got the cool like swag. You're gonna come kidnap my child? Well, I'll tell you what, in a few years, if you want to babysit him, that's an option. That's a real option, actually. Yeah, I got to try it because, what's his name? Oh my gosh, can't remember. We're talking about, Flip Method. Flip Method was down there, and he sent me pictures on Discord, like the night he was in there buying some for himself, and he's like, hey, do you want some? I was like, dude, I don't care what they cost, just get them, send them to me, and I'll, like, Venmo you the, I'll Venmo you a huge tip. And he did. He came through. Okay, Francesca's going to be running the, I'm trying to pay attention to the draft, we're getting things set up right here. Lego Pants' kid has a trumpet concert tonight. So Lego Pants, our usual behind-the-scenes guy, not going to be behind the scenes for us today. Instead, Francesca will be running the draft board. So she's ref, she's draft board runner, she's the do-everything girl on the stream here. I think the draft board... Here, we can look at it real quick again. Refresh the participants list. We're at 6 still. So, I believe this is the correct order. Ace and Cuckington making it in because we had a couple people drop. Lex had to drop earlier this afternoon, and Lex was the 1 seed. So, that's unfortunate. The guy earns a 1 seed and then can't play the tournament. That's too bad. We got 10 minutes until tournament start. I'm going to juice my barracks back up here. They look super dry and stale. They were the opposite of that. They were not dry at all. Like, the inside was super creamy. We'll go with that word. Creamy. Word of the day. Creamy. Oh yes, by pure luck. I should redeem my monthly tokens for... Oh yeah, I know, Ashaman. That's why I did not cash in my my turtles right there. I hit no. Because I am... I haven't done my monthly tokens yet. Guys, I have barely played War of the Visions in like 3 days. Basically, I streamed the other day. And then my wife has been at work. I've been at work. Or I've been babysitting straight through. And it has not been an easy week. Like, this week has been rough. So, it makes tonight all the sweeter because... take a deep breath. And just enjoy the weekend. I will probably go out and get some food after this. Yeah, I see what somebody's saying that like Sephiroth does not use the same Mind Spheres as the other Final Fantasy VII units. That is correct. He is on a different set. So putting Final Fantasy VII units in there right now would actually do me no good. How's our guild battle going? That's true, but you could convert any Mind Spheres to generics. We've used 16 for 31. That's not great. They've used 5 for 10, which is also not great, but it's better by a hair. I'll wait. I have an Earth team, so I can come in here at the last second and save the day. Where's your guild ranking these days? Well, 2 cent, here's how the guild does. We're 16th in global right now. We have one TikTok thoughts for the win. That's right. We have one limited Guild Wars. The last, what, 3? I believe we're on a 3 limited Guild Wars win streak, if not 4. We also just won guild raids. 4 times. Okay, so it's 4 times in a row now. We basically have been dominating limited stuff. Except for Trials of Reckoning. Nah, not that. Dream tutorial win right when it's about to come out. Like, I don't know. I used to put out like 4-month ahead preview videos for stuff. Then I just had to remake the video 4 months later. So I quit doing that. And like, if you want to, you go watch Cabbage's stuff on it. I'm pretty sure some other people have put out things. It's very simple. Like, the Dream Reincarnation system is super easy. Still, I'll put out a guide on it. Brian, what's going on? Yeah, you better believe Ashimon's still the MVP. No doubt. And Tay. Don't forget about Tay. And then every time we lose, it's Ray's fault. So we got everything covered. We win because of certain people. We lose because of certain people. Easy. He just kneels. When Sephiroth dies, he just takes a knee. Alright, 6 minutes until tournament start. Looks like I'll get my dailies done. Fantastic. Oh, man. Right when I got home, Lucas, yeah, I'll just call him his real name. Lucas, the child, baby J, he wanted to go outside, so we went outside and ran around for like 40 minutes. That was nice. A lot of times I don't get home on Fridays until just before stream, but today I got to have a little, it's 61 degrees here. It's 61 degrees. But there's like 40-mile-an-hour winds. So he was a little bit freaked out, especially when it makes a big sound. But it's still cool. He enjoyed it. He got to experience a true Kansas day, right? Yeah, Francesca, I have not been able to do that. Remember the other week when I couldn't add admins? I also am having trouble with that tonight. I'll try again right now. Settings. See if I can get you on there. It just keeps saying it doesn't find your name. Starlet Francesca. It's searching. It's searching. No results. And I'm 100% spelling it right. It's like my 4th time. So I'll just have to advance the tournament, I think. Oh, you're Saffron Francesca now. Well, well, well. That changes things. Saffron Fran. I wonder if I have to type the whole thing in or if it'll find you easier now. There it is. All I have to type is Saffron Fran these days. Well, no wonder why I couldn't add you. That makes all the much sense. Okay, we are at 7 participants. Who's not here? I'm going to finish my dailies real quick, then we'll start babysitting that. 3 minutes till tournament time. 60 degrees is t-shirt weather. True, unless there's 55-mile-an-hour winds. Then it's very chilly, especially if it's a cold wind. Soren, hi, back to you in Paris. You're still waiting for your glassy macaron? Macaroon? Well, thank you, Soren. Much appreciated. Thank you for showing up. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Man, I'm exhausted. What's up, Master Sparks? I love bending my neck over to push these buttons. Feels real good. Uh-oh, Lego Pants is here with a trivia question before he leaves. Trivia question goes like this. Turkey Cup hype. These characters have been either drafted or banned for the entire Cup series. 9 cups. Which one has been most successful, which is to say, on average for all the cups, has finished the best? So which one of these units has been the best placer in the Cup series? Charlotte Cloud, Elena, Kingmont, Oberon, Valentine's Day Solier. Guys, I tell you it's not, it cannot possibly be Elena. I still think that's even a possibility because she's banned basically every time. Like unless bans don't count, if ban equals like like if ban is nothing and she's only been in once and one or something like that, I guess it could be her. I'm going to go Valentine's Day Solier on this one. Or wait. Ban equals did not play, so no place. Okay. That might change things a little. All right. Islave, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. It is 5:30. We only have 7 of the 8 players here. Let's see who we are missing. So, Kiwi, Cop, LXD, Maverick should be the first 4. So, Kiwi, Cop, LXD, Maverick. They're here. Then it should be Uni, Jesus, Ace, Cuckington. Uni, Jesus. Okay, so Ace, not here. I wonder if Ace just hasn't checked Discord. I guess I never got a confirmation from him. What's up, James? Well, Furboy. Is Furboy or Prince around? I pinged Ace on the 28th, and I guess he never got back. Okay, so let's see real quick then. Is Furboy or Prince here? If not, it might just be a buy for whoever was going to play them. Prince and Furboy. What is Furboy's name on here? He seems to leave the server and come back for Friday Night Fights. That's going to make it tough. Quick question. How do you exchange Mind Spheres to generic? That's not in the game yet, Refo. That's not in the game. Okay, guys. If none of the 4 replacements are here. I mean, gosh, hold on. I could look at the sheet. It might just be a situation where somebody gets a bye. I hate to do that. But let me pull up the standings. How deep do we want to go? Let's see here. Chase and Max tied at 4 points next. If we tie break based on the last week, Chase would be... No, neither of them played last week. I think after 4... No, this is an invitational, so I don't want... Like, one time I played just as a meme, just to take a loss. What was the trivia answer, by the way? Lego. Okay, Meraxis is here. How'd Meraxis score? No, Meraxis had no points. Okay. Answer was Valentine's Day Salier. Never banned, has placed first 2 times, second 3 times, third twice, and fifth 3 times, with an average placing of third whenever she has been picked. The worst is Cloud, never won, and highest placed is third 1 time. Okay, guys, we are just going to move on with having a dead spot. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We will ban Balo. Yeah, bans for them. Okay, so let's figure that out. Who is the dead spot? I'm going to put it in. So I'm going to add a participant, and I'm just going to add Eileen. Here. Okay, so Eileen is in. And the person who was not here was... Who was it? I don't want to mess up the order. Like, I don't want to bump Cuckington up to 7th. I want this person that no-showed to be... I want the no-show to be in that person's slot. Okay, Lego, yeah, you see what I'm talking about? Well, Lex wasn't a no-show. Lex said he wasn't going to make it, and so we subbed you in. Ace. So what were, like... There we go. So the no-show is 7th. So when we're banning... Just when we're banning, just put Balo every time. Enter the Veil, thank you for 16 months of Tier 1 subs. No, it'll take, guys, it's going to take a while to, I don't, okay, like, since this is for the top 8, I don't want to do a poll or anything like that. Because then, like, if somebody's building a team and chat randomly bans, like, their pocket pick or something like that, I just don't want that to happen. So, their ban is just no-show every time. Like, they just don't ban. And that's how we'll do it. Jesus was building around Balo. Okay, we won't even ban him then. If you want to play the big man, you can play the big man. Anyway, tournament was supposed to start, or bans were supposed to start 7 minutes ago. So let's begin those. Okay, so Kiwi, you're up. I'll go ahead and type it in. All right, looks like bans are rocking. So I will start recording and talking about picks and bans once Kiwi gives us our first ban. It'll go Kiwi, Cop, LXD, Maverick, Uni, Jesus, no ban. Then it will go Cuckington, and then we'll go to draft. For now, we're chilling. One does not simply no-show on... there we go. Lego already working the spreadsheet from behind the scenes. Has the Mordor meme on point. Okay, I'm going to hit record. Let's make a Friday Night Fights stream/video. Let's do it. Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and it is Friday afternoon, which means it is time for Friday Night Fights. Now, this is week 4 of the Turkey Cup. That means we have a top 8 draft, but notice the no-show on the screen. We did have somebody not show up today. None of the subs were available, so they're not going to be playing. We're going to have a 7-man tournament, and technically the 7th seed will just not be playing, which I think that means Cop gets a bye. Anyway, we're in the ban phase. Every player who plays will get a ban, and you can see those have already begun. Kiwi Stings has said there will not be a Velas tonight. Cop has removed Little Lilo the Bold from the competition. LXD counters that with a Starlight Elena ban. Personally, my favorite ban, because as you can see to the right, Starlight Elena has either been banned or first picked in every single tournament so far. Global original Starlight Elena is amazingly strong, and she has been for a really long time. Maverick will also ban Locke, so back-to-back light units taken out of the game. And remember here, like our newest unit in the game, besides 70 cost Wind Archer, was Sylvie, a light element 100 cost unit. So Elena Locke being gone, you could still definitely play light, and there's a good chance that Cop might still play light, because if you've ever watched Friday Night Fights before, you've seen Cop and he plays, Keen Blade Lucio for winning tournaments. That's still on the table for him, but I would say the strongest light duo is gone. Okay, it's Uni up to ban next. We can look... Okay, he goes Astrius. Now, Astrius is a dominant force, and if you watched the last tournament, Astrius was destroying people. Astrius just destroyed me in Limited Guild Wars the other day. He double killed 2 people on a re-raise with his follow-up attack to win the fight, and I was like, oh my gosh, this dude's OP. So he's gone. Water's best DPS unit off the table. In my opinion, none of these bans have been surprising. Flagbear Glassy wins best DPS unit. Arguably, maybe Sottely's up there with her, but Flagbear Glassy removed. She's only been available in 1 tournament so far. That was the Rainbow Cup last time, and she was banned there. So she will continue to never be available in a tournament. The 7th ban will have no ban because it's a no-show, and it will be up to Cuckington to finish off our bans. Once he has banned, we will go to the draft phase. It will be Kiwi Stings drafting first. Ooh, Alaya. Okay, I like that. Take the double missile opportunity off the table by banning the newest ice missile unit. Yes, there's still the ice comp out there. The tanks are still there, but Alaya, really powerful. She's gone. There's your bans. Velas, Little Leela the Bold, Elena Locke, Astrius, Flagbear Glassy, and Alaya Rundall are gone. Okay, next up, we will go to the draft, and we'll be watching the rosters right here. If this is your first time watching, on these top 8 tournaments, it is a snake draft. What that means is Kiwi will start, then it'll go straight down the list, Then Cuckington, as he is the 8th seed, will get 2 picks in a row. It snakes its way back up to Kiwi, who gets 2 picks in a row himself, and then it snakes down and back up until finally Kiwi gets the first and final pick in the tournament. Now, here on the right, you can see who's here and who's not. And we have this beautiful frog Elena representing Starlight Elena right here. I think that's just wonderful. Like, it was so beautiful to watch her die in frog form a couple weeks ago. Halloween Lucia, who is available for tonight, was frogging people like crazy the other day. Agrius, first pick. So Kiwi says, look, it's time for Agrius. He takes her with the first overall pick in the tournament. You guys, I think Agrius is a top-tier PvP unit. I think she's slept on, even by ice players. I think she's slept on. That's just me. Kiwi seems to agree. It's impossible to counterpick her, right? Like, what are you going to pick that makes her not viable? She can tank in a double element comp and a rainbow comp. If all of the snaking gets back around to Kiwi, he can fill out his ice element roster around her with anything. Ice has so many DPS units to plug in there. Sure, Velis is gone, and she would love to have teamed up with him, but Agrius is a great pick. I have her as a 90 cost rating on my tier list. She has been drafted previously. Snow, Charlotte, and Renan have been her most paired with people, right? She's never been banned, and this is her first time draft picked. So, or it says first time draft pick. Anyway, Jaden's next. So Cop is going to go for a light team. This time, Jaden has won a Friday Night Fights draft 2 times. He's been drafted 6 times, banned once. He was drafted as the 14th pick previously, and you can see his top paired units were other light units, and there we go. LXD is going to grab the Sylvie. We are going to get to see Sylvie in action tonight. Sylvie is a unit that pairs very well with Jaden, so the Jaden-Sylvie combo, that's off the table. But Sylvie, as a DPS support hybrid, again, can go into a rainbow team, can go into a mono light team, and there are plenty of light element units still available. However, you have to watch out. If you're Cop and you just saw LXD take a light unit, remember, that's going to work. It's got to work its way back up to Cop. There could be another light element unit gone, and somebody could take his Lucio away. Oh man, he would have to put Keenblade on another unit. That would be crazy. But obviously for Sylvie, this is her first time getting picked. She's never been banned. This is her first time in a Friday Night Fights to even exist. So her first time gets in as as LXD's first pick in the draft. I obviously don't have her rated on my tier list because I don't know how good she is yet. Okay, we are waiting for Maverick to get that first pick in. In the meantime, we can go over the bans again real quick. Velis, Astrius, Little Leela the Bold, Flagbearer Glassy, Starlight Elena, Boromir from Lord of the Rings, Locke, and Alaya. I would not be surprised to see, wait, Ice Element Unit, Eliza. I think Eliza probably does not make it back up to Kiwi, especially after getting that most recent round of buffs. I doubt Eliza makes it back to that Agrius. But here we go. Okay, Maverick snags Joom. Now, Joom has been drafted and banned both 3 times. Drafted is the 7th pick previously. Paired often with non-wind units. Golbez, Kilfey, Black Rose Helena. It's hard to put together a mono-element team in a draft form, but only 1 wind unit is gone so far, Flagbearer Glassy. There's a good chance it works its way back up to Maverick with some good wind units available if he wants to go for a wind team. Again, one of the problems though, Ice is good. If you draft mono wind, even if you win your first round and you end up fighting an Ice draft in the second round, you're probably just dead. It's really hard for a wind team to beat Ice with how good Ice is right now. Alright, I got Joom ranked at that 100 cost. She is one of the better tanks in the game. Uni is up next, so Uni considering what to go for right here. Now, we can look also at the bracket. Let's go check the bracket out, because this will show us the matchups. Now, Kiwi gets that bye. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that's not right. Hold on, that's not right. Technically speaking, The dead spot is spot 7. So I need to move this player up right here. Cuckington is the 8 seed. Spot 7 is the dead spot. So let's go ahead and do that. Then we will lock the bracket there. Go ahead and lock that in. You have Kiwi versus Cuckington in the first round. Maverick versus Uni. Cop actually does not have to fight anybody in the first round. Like Cop needed any help, he gets that immediate bye. LXD will be playing Jesus. So if you're over here and you're Uni, who are you against in the first match? Maverick. What's Maverick picked already? Joom. Does Uni try to snag some ice? Maybe? I mean, technically, if you grab a Snow, you could pick up another ice unit before it got back up to Kiwi. But I don't know. I do expect some Dark units to start flying off the board. Notice that Dark has only had 1 ban and 0 picks. So we're just waiting on Uni to get that pick in. Right now, I've successfully killed like multiple minutes of time. Uni, the whole world's watching. Uni, get that pick in. I'll adjust my legs, take a drink of tonight's super unofficial sponsor. Okay, there it is. It's Snow. I don't have to go to the unofficial sponsor plug yet. Uni grabs Snow. So both top tier ice tanks are off the table, Agrius and Snow. Agrius brings all those status effects with her tankiness. Snow brings a lot of tankiness, some self-healing, and a bunch of damage with his courage buff. So really effective tank. We're on to Jesus, who snags lightning. Okay, so a lightning element unit makes it in for the first time in tonight's draft, and it is lightning herself. Cuckington stays with that theme and picks Cloud for his first pick. Now, let's see if Cuckington already had 2 lightning units ready to go. He might have been trying. Cuckington was this close to getting Lightning Cloud back to back, to just being able to pair that up. There's still plenty of good lightning out there. There is Esther, Charlotte, all that, but he goes to Engelbert. Okay, Cuckington says, look, I want a tank. I don't want those light players to have Engelbert. I'm going to pick him. There we go. Engelbert is a very commonly picked unit out here. So there he is. Orlando comes in next for Jesus. Technically, Orlando just went to the no-show. I think that needs to be bumped up one. Yeah, there we go. We go no-show right there. And then Jesus snags old Mandu Orlando. So Jesus definitely looking to build that lightning element team. 2 really strong lightning DPS units right there. Who's Jesus played against in the first round? Who's he building up here? Double lightning units versus LXD. LXD is sitting on Sylvie. So, okay, I guess we have no idea what LXD's team is capable of doing. We'll see. What do you put with Sylvie? The world will know after tonight. Either way, Jesus putting together a really strong double DPS team. And one thing that LXD could do with a support unit as your first pick, you could pivot to Oberon here. You could pivot to Luel. Macherie, Queen Macherie would be a really strong pick just to throw something at that Lightning and Orlando combo. Okay, we're back to Uni. Uni, sitting on that first pick, Snow. There's a ton of good ice units still available for Uni if he wants to grab those. You have Eliza. You have any of the other DPS units. Aranea. There's a ton. Ice is stocked. Just pick Barret. Pick Barret. That'd be a bad idea. Pick Fryevia. Also a bad idea. But, you know, I expect to see something like an Aranea come off the board right here for Uni. Or could look to diversify that element a little bit. Yes, Ibarra's still an option. Ibarra's always an option. Okay, watch this. It's Uni's pick again. Uni's taking Cop Spot as the slow picker today. So, let me take this moment to remind you. Okay, he did it. Okay, Uni, every time I go to plug my unofficial sponsor, you pick. But at least you made me look smart by picking Eliza. So, there we go. Snow Eliza off the board. Ice is now starting to get the very top of it tapped out a little bit. Snow Eliza, Elia, Agrius, Velis. That's probably your top of ice. There are still very high damage units left. I personally like Victoria a lot. I like Laswell a lot. They both do that shield thing that I think is really powerful. We shall see. It's Maverick's turn next. Now, notice that it's worked its way all the way back to Maverick, and no one below him picked a wind unit. There are still great wind units out there. Halloween Little Leela, Sottily, Summertime Jaden, all of these units still around, and it is going to be Sottily. So, okay, Sottily has won a draft before. He's been drafted twice. He's been banned once. And yeah, that's a really great pairing. At this point, if you're Maverick, you have a core super strong team. You might need to look to develop, to, diversify your elements a little bit here if who you're playing starts picking up some earth, but Joom Sottily is really, really strong. You can build anything else with that, and you're good to go. We'll have to see. Okay, LXD's up next. Now, he's got the Sylvie. Sylvie's something we've never seen in Friday Night Fights before, and if you look to the light element units that are gone, obviously, Elena and Locke got banned. Jaden was picked just before that. Engelbert was picked by Cuckington as the first pick of the second round. So, what do you pair the Sylvie with? Could be anything. Honestly, could be anything. We shall see. We can look at the bracket again. LXD, if you remember, will be going up against Jesus. So, Jesus is double lightning. You could definitely stick that Sylvie with an Oberon or with a Macherie. It also depends, again, with a gacha game, you never know. I'm going to assume LXD has a bunch of these units. He goes Warrior of Light. Very, very interesting right here from LXD. So, he says, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build standard. I'm going tank. I'm going support. And I'm going DPS probably after that. There it is. Warrior of Light comes in. Now, chat is asking, why no dark units have been picked? Well, chat, Nomad asked the question. Nomad, Little Leela the Bold was banned. And that just stuck a fork in dark so far. I definitely expect to see some dark units come in eventually, but Little Leela the Bold is phenomenal. And you take her away from a mono dark team, they all of a sudden aren't as effective, right? So it was a big ban if you didn't want to play against dark. Okay, we're back to Cop now. Cop has Jaden, and Light's two big tanks, Warrior of Light and Engelbert, are removed. Who do you pair that Jaden with? Do you just pivot to, like, you could pivot to a Magic Missile team right here. LOL Magic Missile. You could go with Summer Jaden. That's double magic. It's Lucio. Oh, wait, duh. Guys, wait a second. It's Cop. Lucio was available. He picked Lucio. Notice that Lucio is a winner of the tournament, been drafted 4 times, never banned, was previously the 19th pick in the tournament. His most paired units are Jaden, Locke, and Elena. He will get another pairing with Jaden here tonight. Now, if you're looking at the averages for my tier list based on these picks, I would say that your best 2 pickers so far have been Cuckington and Maverick with that 100 cost average in there. Now, that doesn't mean anything, right? Again, my tier list is just my opinion on how good or bad I think these units are. But I do think it's interesting that that's a very, very... No one's average is below 90. So these are very high priority units getting picked so far. Okay, we're to Kiwi. Kiwi first picked Agrius. First pick of the whole draft was Agrius. Has to pivot, though. Pivots to More the Merrier. Really, really interesting. She's been drafted 6 times. She is around a lot and picks Halloween Little Leela. Okay, so Kiwi says, check it out. I actually just wanted to play Wind, and I wanted to make sure that Agrius wasn't out here to destroy my Wind team. Again, this map that we're playing on Execution Grounds, these units have a chance of like really lining up when they turn that corner to start engaging the fight. Agrius loves that. She'll step around, she'll drop her limit break, confuse everybody, look for disables, look for stops. Agrius is a monster on this map, especially against wind units and wind mages. So Kiwi says, I'm going to take Agrius, then I'm going to second and third pick back to back. More the Merrier and Halloween Little Leela, 2 very, very good picks. And who doesn't want to see More the Merrier succeed? I know I do. Okay, we're back to Cop. Cop gets his 3rd pick. So far, mono light, and so far, no dark in sight. Really interesting. Cop also does not have a first round opponent. So there's really nothing to like worry about. You're going to get that first win. And he goes Sakura. Very good. Sakura, good buffs, right? Especially an anti-dark team. Her buffs also effective against lightning and light, which there is plenty of in this tournament. She pairs really well with Jaden in terms of like, if you're going to run some kind of like magic based comp, Lucio can apply Keenblade to both of those evenly and then go do Lucio things, which oftentimes is die and do a little damage first. Either way, it's a mono light team coming out from Cop once again. He says, hey, look, I still got Sakura in the bag. He might have a 4th light unit in the bag after that. Okay, LXD. LXD is so far mono light. Let's see if he's willing to go this deep into the light pool, right? You had 2 light bands. You already have, 6 light picks. So there are 8 light units already represented. Does LXD think the best thing for his team is the 9th best light unit? Does he go with like Summer Kilfei? Something like that? I don't know. Could definitely go mixed element team though. You could pair Warrior of Light Sylvie with any DPS unit, just have them tank and heal, then really focus on letting your DPS unit come in and put in some work. I would be shocked not to see some Earth units start coming in. I'd be shocked. Cuckington and Jesus are both picking heavily into Lightning. No Earth unit has been picked yet. No Earth units have been banned. Earth does not suck. It's going to be Dark Fina. Okay, LXD says I am going for a DPS unit. I'm going to go Dark Fina. 100 cost, Dark Mage. Will pair well with the Sylvie. Again, if you're going for like Rainbow, if you're going for Magic buffs, okay, here's Dark Phoenix. She's been drafted once before. There it is. Okay, our first fire unit comes in. Maverick picks up King Mont. Now, look at the board. Maverick's first opponent is Uni. Uni has 2 ice units. Maverick says, well, I'll take King Mont. Uni says, hey, guess what? I'll take Halloween Lucia, and now the dark units are starting to flow in. This will be Halloween Lucia's first pick in a Friday Night Fights draft. We did see her a little bit this month, though, coming in and turning people into frogs. It was fantastic. Resnick comes in for Jesus. Jesus says, look, if no one's going to pick any Earth, I will just sit here and pick all of the Lightning. I'll go Lightning, Lightning, Lightning. He gets Lightning's best support unit. Really, their only support unit? It's Resnick anyway, coming out. Lightning Orlando Resnick is a very powerful team. And guess what, guys? There are still really good Lightning units available. The Lightning Mages have yet to be touched. So if you're Cuckington and you want to go with another Lightning unit, Abara, Renan, still out there, still able to be picked. You could also go Esther. Esther is still available. Wow. Okay, Celis, our first water unit comes in. Every element but Earth represented now as Cuckington fills out his roster with Celis Abara. Really, really interesting. Cuckington picks 2 tanks. He has a physical tank in Engelbert and a magical tank in Celis. Instead of focusing on elements here, Cuckington has decided to pick 2 lightning DPS units, Cloud and Abara, both really, really good. And he's hoping that he can find himself a matchup against somebody who's really gone heavily into physical or magic, I would say. If you find a magic team with Celis, she's going to sit out there just eat those spells and heal herself, or excuse me, restore her AP. And Engelbert against physical, I mean, we all know Engelbert has been a top tier physical tank since literally day 1 of this game. Abara Skahal, you mean? Yes, Skahal, of course, Skahal. All right, here we go. Jesus is next. Now, Jesus has some choices here. Your mono lightning. You could pick another lightning unit. You could also pick a tank, or you could say, I don't want to fight Oberon. He picks Whisper. Well, that's a thing. Whisper has never been picked in the Friday Night Fights draft. He says, you know what? It's Whisper time, baby. He pulls her. Whisper did just get a big round of buffs. The night buffs are really good, so Whisper comes in with a Resnick Orlando Lightning team. Interesting. Really, really interesting. Okay, now we're back to Uni. Uni picked Snow Eliza with his first 2 picks, picked Halloween Lucia with the 3rd. What comes in with this fourth pick, do you look for yet another ice unit to pair with them? You could go get another dark unit and say, you know what? I'm going to run double dark Snow or double dark Eliza. That could come through here. I don't know. I would be shocked to see. Okay, you have Snow. Snow's a tank. You have Lucia as a DPS. You could go Black Rose Helena. You could go Ruinstern. You could go any dark DPS unit here, really. Goes for Ildira. Did not see that coming, but says, you know what? If I have to fight a King Mont in the first round, I will take a water unit, dang it, and maybe this could be the only water unit that Uni has available. So, Ildira's the play. Pairs Knight, if you ran Snow Eliza Ildira, you could say, hey, King Mont's probably not going to kill me. So, I can kill him slowly. It might be very slowly. Ildira can heal, and then maybe do a little bit of damage to him. I don't know. It's an interesting counter pick from Uni. I think Ildira is a good unit. She's been drafted twice before, so it's not her first showing here. And I definitely get it in terms of the element matchup. We'll see. Okay, back to Maverick. Maverick sitting double wind King Mont. Now he knows he's fighting. If Maverick picks another wind unit right here, you can put it on the board that he's fighting Snow Eliza in the first round. I think Uni would probably just take that. Give me my 2 units versus your 2, and then I'll go something else. So Maverick pivots to Terra. Terra's going to come in. She's been drafted 4 times, banned once. Now, for the first round at least, Maverick could look to run double fire with like Joomer Sottily. Something like that. It's an interesting... Maverick's draft is really interesting. There's definitely counter picks and weird thoughts coming in here. Yeah, I like Terra. Terra's a unit I'm a fan of. You pair her with King Mont. I think that's a really cool combo. Maybe throw a re-raise TMR on her. That could be strong. 2 big-time tanks for Maverick with 2 DPS units. We'll see how that plays out. And we'll see if Uni throws Ildira into his comp, anticipating both fire units coming in. Or do you play that Halloween Lucia, try to turn people into frogs? We shall see. Okay, we're back to LXD. LXD, 2 light units and Dark Fina. Do you pick a 3rd light unit and try to make that light synergy team? Or do you pick another dark unit? Or do you go rainbow? We have what? How many triple element pit drafts do we have so far? Cuckington is lightning, light water. Uni is ice dark water. Maverick is just double element with wind and fire. So far, LXD is double element. Cop is single element light, of course. And Kiwi is double element wind ice. So, LXD. Does somebody finally... Guys, is this a tournament where Earth doesn't get played? The top of Earth is so strong. Queen Macherie, Oberon, those guys are monsters. I would be really surprised if we don't see one of them. Also, we typically see 1 MR unit or so a draft. We've yet to see an MR unit in this draft, but, you know, as time goes on, more and more URs come out, it will be harder and harder to play one. Somebody in chat just asked, Kidzo asked, is there a map I can use to manually raise bravery on auto? You gotta have a TMR that does it. So yeah, Belric or Cecil. I don't know if the AI will use Meditate or not. Not sure. I auto it on Trust Stone maps. I just turn all the skills but the bravery raising skill off, and then I just auto farm Trust Stones for a while. That's what I do. Okay. We're still waiting for LXD to put that pick in. If we look over here, LXD's first matchup is Jesus. So, if you're LXD, here's what you're against. Lightning. This is what I'm saying. LXD is thinking right now, do I pick an Earth unit? I know I keep harping on this, but there are a lot of Lightning units at the bottom half of this draft. And if you're LXD, your first round opponent has Lightning in it. Who are you potentially playing in the second round? Oh, you're definitely playing Cop in the second round. That's something you have to think about. You have the advantage here of knowing your second round opponent is mono light. So, if you're LXD and you are like, look, I feel confident with these 3 beating these 4, do you just try to snipe another unit from Cop? Do you say, I'm just going to take another light unit off the board? I might use them, I might not, but at least Cop doesn't get it? Maybe. But what is that unit? Like, at this point, we're already to picking Sakuras and Whispers. What unit do you take off the board here that's like, gotcha, other team? I don't know. We'll see. It's Oberon. So there it is. Oberon finally does make his way into the draft. And now every element is represented. I'm a little bit surprised that fire is more represented than earth. But it doesn't matter. It's just the draft goes how it goes. And Oberon makes it in. Okay, Cop's turn. Does Cop just go straight up light? He might just. He might just. So, Valhalla's in chat says, I'm surprised to see no Esther yet. Me too. I wonder... I mean, I'm pretty sure Cuckington probably has Esther, but wanted to not be mono physical, right? Didn't want to just get defensed, basically. And Cloud Esther, you're like, you could get slash resisted, you could get defense stacked. You could see that being a little bit of a problem, so might have thought, I want magic instead of more physical, and went for the Abara. It makes sense. Oh my gosh, it's Ramza. Okay, so Ramza comes in. This is Ramza's first time in a top 8 draft. He's never been banned or drafted before, and it's a little bit of a support mix-in to a Jaden Lucio Sakura comp. Ramza might be a better option than Sakura sometimes, maybe? I don't know. It could just be I could see it. Like, if you're not fighting a team where Sakura's buffs are super useful, or you don't want her, like, sniping some people, you could pick Ramza in there for Protect. Yeah, he can cast Protect. If you're fighting a team that just has a bunch of physical damage units you think they're going to run, bring in the Ramza. Sure, why not? Now, Kiwi, with his last pick, will be fighting Cuckington in the first round. Cuckington has 2 lightning units and a tank. So, does Kiwi pick an earth unit here to try to counter that? He could. Otherwise, really, there's no elemental matchups in the Kiwi versus Cuckington. Lightning is not checked by either ice or wind, and ice and wind are not checked by either lightning, light, or water. So, if Kiwi picks up earth, he would have the only elemental advantage potential on the board. That's what I would expect to see right here. Unless maybe Kiwi has not built any like top tier earth units, or maybe like Oberon was his guide, and since that got picked, he passed on that. You could definitely see a Christmas Luartha coming in here. That's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be Christmas Luartha. One of my favorite units, drafted 5 times before. She's really, really good. She comes in, and that fills out the draft. So here we go. Players, you now have about 10 minutes. Put your teams together, and then we will start watching the fights. I'm going to quickly go over what we got. We've got a wind team with an Agrius. We got a mono light team for Cop. We've got light dark earth for LXD. Maverick coming in with wind and fire. Uni goes ice dark water. Jesus goes lightning with a whisper. No show for number 7. And Cuckington goes Cloud Abara with an Engelbert and Celis. Okay, it is break time. The players are gonna put their teams together. We'll be back in 10 to 15. If you're live to watch the fights, well, if you're watching the YouTube VOD, it's coming up like right now. Excellent. Okay, guys, we're gonna hang out for a little bit. Just be big chillin'. Yeah, it's Wind McCloud. Right, exactly. Big stretch. Big stretch. Kaiser asks, any plans to make an updated Echoes of Mana tier list? No, I have not been playing Echoes of Mana anymore. Really, like, once my life got busier, it just was, I don't know. Wasn't feeling it anymore. Once I wasn't really enjoying it, I just kind of dropped it. I love that game. Like, I loved that game when I played it. It was a lot of fun. It's just I felt like at some point I had done it all. And by the way, my pulls in that game were like epically bad. Like, I wailed in that game a little bit. Well, I had a sponsorship for like the first month, for the first 2. And so I spent all my sponsorship dollars wailing in that game and got like nothing. Like, actually nothing. Like, I don't know. So I didn't love the gacha system, and all new games gachas sometimes are pretty bad. But I really still had fun. I just felt like, man, my original units that I built got power crept really early, which hurt my desire a little bit. But hey, people who are still playing that game, 100% support you. It's a good game. For a mobile game, like for a mobile action-based game, I think it's great. I played on a controller and loved it, but I'm not going to do a tier list because I just don't know. You know what I mean? All right. Well, watch this. Our class match is really live right now. You guys want to watch a random class match? Is my team too expensive? I think it is. What is the cost limit here? I've not done one, obviously. There's no cost limit. Can I just not do it? Oh, it's over, probably. Let me back out and come back in. Oh, I missed it. It keeps saying now active. Dumb. Okay, whatever. Kaiser says, I'm not sure anyone but me is playing it anymore. That's too bad. I think they ruined that. I think they had a really good base game. It needed guilds in a bad way. Like, it needed some sort of social mechanic in the game to make it kind of interesting. Or to make it stay interesting. Otherwise, it just felt like I was playing a really expensive single-player game that, even though it's good, it wasn't as good as, like, a AAA single-player game. Oh, man, how does my team do against this? We had a good, like, the thing that sucks, too, we had a really good, like, Discord community going for that game. Okay, we have a problem. I can't change the second manager in the matchup snapshot on the spreadsheet, only the first. Well, I don't know. Where's my suit? I'm being lazy today, Blizzard. I am tired and lazy, and I wore my 5th grade t-shirt to teach 5th grade today. I'm sticking with it. I will also, 2cent, you really started content creation around Echoes of Mana. So that makes total sense. That's always going to have a special place in your heart. It always, like, for me, to me, Echoes of Mana was like one of the games early on that I actually had success with as a content creator. So for that reason, that game will have a very special place in my heart too. Like, gosh dang it, my Elena's she's tanking up a storm, but that stun is gonna just suck. Cloud now kills her. Wait, is she gonna get... Oh, wait. Do I have Raze? Jaden's back here just dropping bombs. This is a really interesting match. Like, Sylvie's done really well. Oh my gosh, Sylvie? This Elena is a punching bag. Jaden's just popping shots. Okay, Sylvie, what are you gonna do here? Healing? Yeah, Oh, get back in there, Elena. Oh, no. AoE. Too strong. Jaden, take her down. Jaden, it's up to you. You're out of AP. And we died. That was a really interesting fight, though. That was a really interesting fight. Considering our team is built to beat Dark, we did pretty good. Spaceboat, you still play Echoes of Mana? Awesome. Yes, I agree. 2cent says that the COTC, it's the, guys, you know, that mobile game that's based on that, like, pixelated JRPG, You know what I mean? Yeah, I might want to turn Raze off. Koryu's right. I do think, though, that if turn orders had worked out a little differently there, let's try it with Raze off. You know, had Elena been able to come back to life and do something, we win that. We'll try it. Let's try to find a Dark team. There we go. See how we do against that. An interesting pick to go with Sylvie is Sleepy Night Lady. Oh yeah, Elsorel. Her Blade of Inertia with its Rage ability does one-shot. Interesting. Yeah, I might think about trying that out, S-Class Navigator. Benzo Bean, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so there's the resistance buff. Here's the defense spirit buff. This map sucks for this team, by the way. Like, this team sucks on this map. It's just too spread out for them. But their team movement wasn't exactly great either. Gosh, like that not hitting Ellen again. Okay, God, the stuns. The stuns, the status effects, you guys. Esuna that. Watch her Esuna that. That's going to be... Oh, she got her. She did it. She Esuna'd it. Ha! LOL. Okay, she debuffs... She buffs herself. Ellen is tanking. Jaden's following up. Okay, there's a dead Leela. That's good. Joker's going to kill Elena right here. Not Jaden, though. Okay. This is probably healing. Yes. Jaden with the fallback. Okay, that's good. With the step back, I mean. Full life coming out. Wow. Runestern dodging stuff. Okay, Jaden's dead, but Elena's back. And Ruinstern will die to that. Okay, good. I'm so not used to running a support unit that I'm not used to watching, like, full life and raise and stuff out here doing work. Yeah, no Joker pick, despite the gunner upgrades. I like any 2 power bruisers plus Sylvie. Yes, I agree, Vahalis. I think that is a potentially really good play as well. This was just the first team I like randomly put together with her in it. And so I'm just throwing it into it. Like I said, I've had like 0 moments to play this game or any game. Like, my life has been a blur. I don't know if any... I had some students in chat earlier. If they're still here, tell me that this week did not go by in a blink. Like, this week zoomed. Zathrian, you were 12th in Arena? Nice. It's a slog. It is a slog. To stay like top 50 or top 10 in Arena is tough. Oh my gosh, that snipe. Jaden out here putting in some work. Okay, and I got the buff on Sylvie there. That's one thing that I've not liked about my team's movement when I've just messed with it on this map, is I like Sylvie casting that buff on herself. But she just kind of has it. So now she has it. She'll live through that. Oh, the proc. Excellent. Ooh. She just killed. She crushed him. Now she'll come back. Okay. Nice. Okay, that team obviously wasn't, like, tuned the best. But we beat them. We take those wins. We take those wins. We're just buying the participants a moment here. Well, and that's why when LXD first picked Sylvie tonight, I wondered if he wasn't going to just pick a couple bruisers. Instead... No, he has Oberon, Warrior of Light. I mean, that's tank bruiser, but that could still do work. Okay, I'm going to run to the restroom. You guys enjoy this match. BRB. Well, look at that. We won the fight. Oh, good. Look at us, top 7,000 in arena, just dominating. Okay. Oh no. We're greenlighting you to yeet in Guild Wars on stream. Okay, now, Ashaban, I have to warn you. I moved some trust stones around and did not check how that affected my Guild Wars team. Instead, I went to sleep. So, it might not be the best. But it is lightning teams. I should win. Where's my squad? Let me see how gimped it really is. It's gimped. It's pretty gimped. It's not good. It's not good. Are we just doing terribly, though? We have 22 attacks for 46 stars. Well, I'll try it. Who do I want? What's my gear look like? Very physical. Well. Do any of them have, like, very low? Whatever. We'll just go. Here it is. Prepare for an epic fail. Yeah, it looks like they're mostly physical. Okay, so we got Lego working the background. Are the War of the Crystal units still worth pulling at this time? I'm newish and only got maybe 5 100 costers. Yes, Joom is still great. Velis is one of the best units in the game. They are still worth, those two especially, I think. Yeah, the Warrior Crystal units are still good. I wouldn't pull anything right now. Like, I wouldn't be pulling much. I would wait. I'd say, if I was newer right now and had 500 cost units already, I'd be saving up. Okay. Frederic is probably in range right here. Did like no damage. Lightning, not in range. We get the defense buff. Cloud probably only hits that. Oh, yeah, we're looking good. Take him down, the Queen Mashari. Boom, that's a... Well, Cloud's dead. Lightning gets to go. She does barely anything. Oh, gosh, don't kill Mosh. Okay, thank goodness. This is a double kill right here. Minus a reflex. Okay, good. One down. We should heal for fight 2. Remind me to set my... I need to change my Trust Masters around. And actually, my new Trust Masters are like... Fine, yeah. So, but remind me. After this fight, it is probably time... sort by physical again. Which name do I like the most? Or not like the most? We got KYC. I know Sora. Let's do KYC. Kentucky Young Chickens. We're going to take down the Kentucky Young Chickens. Oh, I love playing Earth. Like, Earth is really fun to play. My team's just jacked up. Because I was like, yeah. Michael, hello. I'm doing great. I hope you're also doing great. Okay. Now, we should get some nice healing here to start things off. Different movement here. We got an Esther to deal with this time. There's heal 1. It's an interesting showdown brewing on the right side of the screen there. Okay, this will be defense buff. Okay. Follow-up kills her. Gosh dang it, that stupid follow-up attack. That will... that sucks. Man, we are getting super unlucky as far as early turn movement right here. Like, the ranges are not in our... That slow, really? Don't be in range. Thank goodness. Okay. Oberon, not in range to do anything yet. Big Law of Geoabsorption. Okay, that's nice. 1 down. Do we pull the comeback off right here? Or... Follow-up attacks, you guys. Oh, okay. She's nothing but follow-up attacks and preemptive counterattacks. Wow. Oberon, kill them both. You gotta be... These guys. Come on. Okay, he lived. He's picking up crystals. And he's going to put his shield on after he takes damage. Less useful that way. Oberon, go kill her. No. Okay, live. Live through this. He did. Okay. You got this, Oberon. Wow. You know, had Lightning's counterattack not procced every single time, I think we probably win that. Had our counterattacks procced once, I think we also probably win that. But that's not how it worked. That's not what ended up happening. Still, it's 5. That's 5's not bad. Should have just been 6. Would have been 6 if my trust stones were not jacked up. Lesson to us all. So close to greatness. Repo HC, thank you for that Amazon Prime sub, and welcome into the church, my friend. Okay, let's check on the Discord. Let's see if we got some players ready. Who's our first match? Let's check that. Kiwi and Cuckington. Boom. Let's let them know. Let's let them know. It's always, the first match is always definitely the longest one to watch. Oh, you want the Discord? Yeah, Ripple, let me get you that Discord, sir. I got that for you. Here is the Discord. Yeah, she took that earth damage like a boss. She sure did. Guess what the worst part? Like, okay, all right. You know what the worst part of, like, needing a haircut is? When the weird hairs, like, hang like this over your ear. And you're like, oh, gosh. And you just do this all the time. You're like, yes, hold on. Let me fix my beautiful. Let me fix my hair. Let me fix my hair. Oh, it's so annoying. I need to get one of those things they show on TV where it's like some super swole guy in the shower with, like, a shower mirror. And he's like, I've got the copper blade, titanium motor super blade, trim my personal hair with. I need one of those. I'm making fun of it, but I need one. Okay. There's our room code. We got 85481. Okay. Cuckington's in. We will wait for Kiwi to jump in before we swap back to the game. Tracking passives is super underutilized. True. Yeah, tracking passive, guys, like, passives are a big deal. And everybody knows how big of a deal reflex is, but look how powerful Lightning's stupid preemptive shooting counter was. Also, look how dang good her follow-up attack was there. The follow-up attack killed Queen Macherie before Queen Macherie could do anything. That sucked. And it killed Luelle after Luelle had healed herself. Oh, gosh. It's so brutal. Spend less on polls so I can get a haircut. I can use my teacher money to get that haircut, okay? Okay. Both players are in. We'll jump in here. I'll start recording right about... Well, I don't know. Okay, so some initial placement is done? I guess so. Okay, here we go. Our first match, Kiwi Stings versus Sir Cuckington, coming in now. Both players slot one their tank. So we're going to get to see Celis versus Agrius. Agrius bringing her wind mages in here. We're going to get an early re-raise buff on Halloween Little Leela, and More the Merrier going to be looking to buff up herself as well. Guess what? It's re-raise. So 2 re-raises coming in for those wind mages with that Agrius. Is she running Keenblade? Yes, she is. One of the most used buffs in the history of Friday Night Fights. There we go. Now, for Cuckington, we're going to get the double lightning DPS units. Fall of Night buff comes on for Abara. Give herself that Man-Eater buff. Cloud is up next. He is going to do what? This is probably like Soldier's Art. No, Dragoon's Pride. Haste and move up. Cloud going to go start frontlining right here. And okay, because of the Keenblade, Halloween Little Leela is going to get to do damage without Celis eating it, I think. She goes for Cloud. Meta Magic does 4,900 damage. But really crucially, now Celis moves in and can cover him. Oh wait, but Drain Evocation, wait a second, it just doesn't work out. That move up buff on Cloud was not very good. That was a poor idea, but it's still not over. We still have Abara and we have Celis. Celis eats the magic attack right there from Leela, so that's working out nicely. Abara's gonna look and start to do some carrying. Look, Abara, you got a lot of carrying to do. Your friend Cloud is dead. You have 140 AP. She's gonna come up. It's gonna be Countermand Slash, really good damage. Kills Leela once. Leela will come back to life with that re-raise. It's gonna be More the Merrier up next. Drain Evocation on the Abara. More the Merrier, just not going with AoE spells. She says, I'm just gonna sit here and single target Drain Evocation. It's gonna kill everybody. Oh my gosh. Silence. Abara is silenced, and Leela says, hey, I can heal besides just do damage. Healing comes out from Leela right there. More the Merrier, hard carrying this right here with Agrius out here stats affecting. Now, this time, More the Merrier does get blocked by the Celis. It's Abara's turn. She cannot cast spells, so she's just going to slap somebody with a book. She slaps Agrius for 3,500. I mean, it's a big book slap right there. The paper cut was real, but Hallowed Bolt's going to re-silence her. Silence is just destroying this Abara. Oh my gosh, Divine Toxicology comes out. This time, the Runic Blade is used up, so Abara will go down, and Kiwi's Wind Mage team is looking real powerful right here. Celis will die to the Little Leela, and Kiwi, the 1 seed in the tournament, starts things off by picking up that wind. The, ooh, man, Cloud's early movement. Oof. The Dragoon's Pride buff got him in trouble, and he got sniped. GG, and that was a good fight. Cuckington, thank you for filling in today. Cuckington filling in for Lex. Thank you, sir. And we will go on to our next match. Let's see what that one looks like here. Let me pull that up on the screen for you. It is going to be Maverick versus Uni in our next match. Now, is the match snapshot sheet working right here? Yes, it is. Maverick versus Uni. Here's what that match looks like. We're going to have Joom Sottily King Montera versus Snow Eliza, Halloween Lucia, and Ildira. So let's go there next. Yeah, where's the Cloud reflexes? No joke. That was really, like, Cuckington, I feel like Cuckington gets really unlucky on draft nights. Like, that was Celis was in a really good spot, in theory, to just tank all the magic. But Cloud moved to, like, the spot where he dies. And then he didn't reflex. If he reflexes something, it's probably a completely different fight, because he probably kills Leela, and then she comes back to life, then Abara kills her. And then it's a 2v2. Marymore probably gets tanked by Celis, because Celis isn't tanking Leela's stuff, and then that silence. Yeah, I would have also really liked to see it without the silence. But you can do initial placement. Yes, Uni, initial placement is good. Yeah. Also, Agrius was great. Like, I said it, Agrius first pick in the draft. That's silence, OP. Yeah, Cuckington, you can't retire. You're like one of the OG players. You'll get your day. You'll get your day. All right, so we're waiting on Maverick. I think Uni wants Maverick to make the room. Oh, we will definitely get a Final Fantasy Tactics rerun in 2023 at some point. I hope we get 2. Again, I've said it 100 times. If I was GOOOO, if I was Square, I run Final Fantasy Tactics 3 times a year for this game. I run it as much as I run, almost as much as I run like Global Fest. People play this game for Final Fantasy Tactics, I think. Okay, so Uni made the room. Code 71734. Cuckington, are you still in Dr. Diggs's guild? Setia would have been a power pick here, I agree. Yes, Uni, the map is Execution Ground. Oh, we have a delay in the action. That gives me a chance to introduce the unofficial sponsor of today's stream, Powerade Zero Blue. There's 0 calories, 0 sugar, and most importantly, the flavor is blue. It's a great drink that tastes good and you don't gain any weight. It's a beautiful thing. Some people think it makes you more athletic. I don't think it actually does that, but if you don't want to run slower, you won't gain any weight at least. Powerade Zero Blue. Sponsorships win? Probably never. I don't think. You probably got to be a pretty big deal to get Powerade sponsorships, but you know, it is what it is. Meliaduel. That's what I'm talking about, Lavos. Yes. Give me Meliaduel. Give me Wygrarf. Give me... Who else could we get in here that would be cool? Ramses Brothers. Zalbag would be cool. Islude would be really cool. Oh, man. Put them all in. Belias as an Esper Vision card? Definitely. Zalbag. Yeah, Zalbag. 100% Zalbag. Marquise Elmdor? Yeah, he's in the game for, what, a minute? Okay. My pronunciations are perfect, all right? Listen, people who live in Kansas, our words are good. We got good words. The goodest words. Beowulf? Yeah, Beowulf could make it in. If they made Red Chocobo a playable unit, I'd never be able to pull it. Oh, yeah. S-Class Navigator. That was like, I would just ride my bike to the video store and rent Tactics. That, like, I'm pretty sure my entire allowance went to just renting. Now, eventually, somebody did get it for me for, like, my birthday or Christmas or something. Remember those terrible days when you couldn't just buy yourself something? The dark days? You had to look forward to, like, your birthday to get something? Beowulf's in FFBE? Well, there you go. Alright, both players are ready. I'm going to hit that record button. Oh, I guess it's still going. Cool. Okay, here we go. Match number 2 is Uni versus Maverick. Uni showing that slot 1 Halloween Lucia. Maverick showing that slot 1 Terra. So both players slot 1ing their mages in this case. Are we going to get to see some frog action tonight? Frogs were a big deal in the previous round of the tournament, we are going to see a little bit of counter element play right here, though. It's Sottily, Terra, King Mont coming out for the red team. Meanwhile, Uni is going to run Halloween, Lucia, Ildira as a counter element option, and Eliza. So Spell Fortification comes out. One of the better buffs in this game, honestly, coming out from Halloween Lucia right there. King Mont steps forward. He's going to look for the disable. It does not land. It is blocked by the shield from Halloween Lucia. Okay, Ildira's going to do a little CT manipulation, buff her own CT and her allies right here. It does not hit Lucia, but it does hit Eliza. So she will get to start teeing off on the fire tank King Mont. Now, King Mont, it is very possible to build him to 100% ice resist. This limit break does lower his ice resist, which will help Eliza deal some damage to him in the future. Ildira's turn next. I don't think she's in range of Mont, because I think she would have done damage last time. So instead, she's going to pop the Black Rose Helen, a TMR. We're going to get the Divine Syncrement buff coming out from Sottily. It's Lucia's turn. She's going to go big AoE damage right there with Sudden In. Chunks everybody a little bit, but Sottily counter cures himself back to full HP. Okay, Terra's turn. Meltdown plus, no magic shield coming out here from Lucia, but her counterattack does proc. We'll see if Ildira tops her off. Yeah, Height 2 Curaga comes in. One of the best heals in this game is Ildira's height-based Curaga. Eliza, only 14 AP, will just shoot Mont for 911 damage. Stunblade comes out. It is once again blocked by Lucia's shield, and it's going to be up to Sottily. He's going to step forward, look for the limit break. Now, here's the thing. If this kills her, she's dead. If it doesn't kill her, she's charmed, and you might have wished she was dead. It does not kill her, so, Uni's team, you might be turning yourselves into frogs here in a minute. Sharpshoot onto the Mont. He's still out there tanking. Okay, Reflex comes through. Sudden End coming out from Lucia. This will hit Ildira for a little bit of damage, but okay, Meltdown's going to come out. Okay, Uni gets lucky right there. Lucia dying to that is actually maybe better than her being alive killing her own team, but at this point it's Ildira versus 3. I like Ildira as much as the next person. And yes, there are 2 fired units on the map, but this Sottily is about to eat her for lunch here in a minute. Also, Sottily can do a little bit of healing, and this King Mont is going to have a really hard time dying at this point. Terra's going to melt down onto the Ildira. She shrugs that off. It's going to be King Mont next. Ildira might get stuck in a healing loop for a minute here until she's forced to die by Sottily's damage. We'll see. Okay, she can do anything she wants right here. I imagine her AI is going to height-based Curaga herself. There it is. She's back to full HP, but here comes the church boy himself, Sottily. He just got done praying, and he's going to keep healing because, you know, the map and how things are. So it's up to the fire units to try and cut down this Ildira, or maybe she gets to do a little bit of damage. The Meltdown did not put her below healing threshold, I think. She's going to get to hit all 3 of them here with a magic-based attack. How much damage can she do? She could probably take the Terra out. Yeah, nope, she can't. It's not enough damage. She was here for the heals, and once her allies are dead or charmed, it's just going to be rough for her. Now they're ganging up on her. Sottily with Indoctrination will take her down. And there it is. Maverick picks up the win. He will be moving on. Uni, GG. Nice pick. But man, your Lucia getting charmed. Oh no! Sottily OP, Halloween Lucia was unable to frog anybody, and that's a GG. Uni, thank you for playing tonight. We are going to go to our next match, which is actually not Cop today, because Cop, as you can see, got the first round bye. I put Eileen in there because she's very representative. I told you people from Kansas have the best words, of an auto win. So we will go to LXD versus Jesus. The winner gets to take on Cop in round 2. Let's go there next. And then I insert a little quiet moment. So when I'm editing, I see a gap in the vocals and I know to cut there. Big brain editing moves. When you are your own editor, make it as easy as you can for yourself, because my goodness. Okay, we got this up. Very good. Ooh, this is the Sylvie match. And a Whisper. I wonder if Whisper makes it. I bet Whisper does make it, just to try and counter this Oberon, honestly. This was the moment she got charmed. That was the moment right there. Okay, guys. Here's going to be an OP unit someday. they're going to release, what was the guy's name in Tactics? That every spell he did, like, spun the world and it hit everybody on the map. Olan. Thank you, friend. Or thank you, Indy. Olan. So, they're going to put Olan in the game as an arithmetician. And he's going to be the first character in the game that has level 3 full life. So he's going to be able to full insta-cast AoE full life. It's going to be insane. Diamond-shaped AoE. Hit his whole team with it. 97225. 225. Jump in here. Wait for the players to get in. Why doesn't Ramada have that move, right? Wait for 100 cost. Oh, 100 cost Ramada. I would be very surprised if that does not come at some point. For as, like, main story as she is, I'd be surprised. Okay, Jesus got the room made. LXD has jumped in. Here we go. LXD needs to do initial placement, so I'll wait to start chatting it up. But AoE Courage. Ooh, yeah, that's what he's going to be. AoE, he's going to have AoE Courage, AoE Re-Raise, and AoE Full Life. He will do 0 damage, and he cannot heal. All he can do is buff and Re-Raise. Worth? Yes, 100%. Put him with your best 2 units. Good old Sid versus Warrior Light. Yeah, we've seen this before. Who is the... I'd say Marymore is an early candidate for thumbnail. Dario will reappear. We'll get Zombie Dario for Halloween. They should do Zombie Dario. That would be amazing. 100 cost. What's up, Mog? Hello. Guys, next Halloween, if there's a vote, we need to vote Zombie Dario into this game. That'd be amazing. Oh, my cat has joined me. LXD doing that big brain initial placement stuff right here. Turnbar cheering on Jesus. We don't have Onion Knight. That's right. We don't have an Onion Knight. Getting Underworld Queen Salir next Halloween. All right. All right. I'm down. Okay. Going to hit that record button. Here we go. Technically fourth match. Third match was a bye, whatever. Fourth match of the day. Jesus versus LXD. Now, if we go look at the matchup thing here real quick, you can see that we're on a different one. That's okay. We'll go back to the game, which is going live. What I wanted to say was this is the Lightning team coming out here from Jesus. Drafted almost all mono Lightning. It's going to be Resnick plus double Bruiser. So you're going to see a lot of buffs, 2 Lightning units that are very, very hard to kill with a strong support backing them up. But we get to see Sylvie, Warrior of Light. So our first look at Sylvie in a tournament scene is going to pair her with a tank. Back to like standard Light. This is what Light used to be back in the day. Engelbert, Warrior of Light, plus a Yuna and a DPS. This is old school Light. Before it was an evade element, it was this. Let's see what Sylvie, Warrior of Light can do. There's the defense and spirit buff, turning Oberon into more of a god. Because let's remember here, by the way, Oberon is here to smash these lightning units, and he's got 3 lightning units to look at, if you know what I mean. Oberon knows what I mean. Let's see what happens. Now, Sylvie hit everybody with her defense buff, so she'll go ahead and put her re-raise and shell buff online for number 2. Oberon probably going to look to cast his shield. No, he's going to go bells. So, okay, that's pretty smart from LXD, I think. If Oberon is your guy who you need to kill everybody on the other team, make him have unlimited AP to get that job done. I agree. Probably another teachings of the Thunderbolt right here coming out from Resnick. Warrior of Light is going to Brave Presence. That will refresh his defense and spirit buff as well as generate a bit of aggro for him. Here is teachings of the Strongbolt. I think I said that wrong last time. Either way, you know what I'm talking about. It is Orlando's turn. He's going to go Crush Armor, 4,200 damage. The defense debuff is resisted. Warrior of Light must be having 100% defense debuff resist. He did not take a defense down right there. Okay, here's Resnick. Now, does she have any damage? Usually no, but she probably is going to look to do nothing. Yeah, it's going to be nothing. Okay, Oberon's up next. He's going to find Resnick and Orlando with his limit break right here. So the Kaladin Stormblessed Sill Spear super summon move from the sky, and Resnick goes away. Resnick with a really unfortunate move right there finds herself dead. Lightning step up. She scourges Warrior of Light and the follow attack will kill him. So Warrior of Light instantly down. Orlando's turn next. Now, Oberon's a problem. Oh, Orlando's gonna find them both. He does have an AoE attack big enough to hit both of them. Here's the big deal. If he does enough damage that Sylvie goes into healing mode, then she won't look to full life Warrior of Light. I believe she's below the threshold. It's really close. She's channeling a spell. Let's see what it is. Lightning's up next. She is really speedy. Life Siphon 2 comes out. Sylvie gets popped. She's going to re-raise, but watch this. The follow-up attack from Lightning will take her down. Sylvie's dead. It's Oberon versus 2, and Oberon is super low HP, but it's his turn. They're both right in front of him. What move is he going to bust out? He's going to look at him. He's thinking. He's like, oh boy. Oh boy. Guys, I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared. We're lagging. Guys, I'm scared. It's going to be Subjugating Spear. Orlando dies to that, and Orlando was the next person to take a move. Lightning lives. Now, Oberon didn't move, but still, Lightning will get to connect. Spark Strike will kill him, and the triple Lightning team overcomes the Orlando with some clever, honestly, overcomes the Oberon by sniping the Sylvie. Sylvie was unable to do any healing in that fight, gets taken out in the back line, and triple Lightning wins, even after Oberon did about 25,000 damage to the team. Okay, Lightning wins. Jesus will move on to round 2. Let's go back to Kiwi Stings, who's facing Maverick in the second round. Warrior of Light got annihilated. He got obliterated. He's dead as heck. Sylvie should have used her limit break instead of the cure spell. True. Would have helped. So, Highwind, do you think Sylvie right there was channeling full life? Okay. So, it was full life. So casting time got her. True. The night buff for Orlando, that 40% slash pin. The music did not die, Master. The music is still playing. The playlist might have started over, though. That's possible. Okay, I'm going to go to the spreadsheet here. Discord up. So, if we look, LXD said did not even have White Mage sub. So it was not full life channeling then. It was something else. That's weird. I wonder what she was trying to do. Yeah, Warrior of Light's getting buffed in JP. No, yeah, Nate, JP has Warrior of Light, but Warrior of Light is getting... Okay, so when these units get their level 140 unlocked, when you... The first time, like, okay, you can, like, undo them, whatever, however many times. Really easy to do. They also get Master Ability upgrade when that happens. It's like Dream Master Ability 3, whatever. They get a buff. Warrior of Light's getting a buff in JP, so... She has a main job casting spell. We could look. Let's check it out. Sylvie. Main job. Nothing in her main job has a casting time. Healing is probably this. Is probably what she was doing. If she was in Bunny Loving Night, Healing Prayer. If she was in Blade Soul, it had to have been... I ain't on that. This is the internet, not a cell phone. Anyway, it had to have been this. The AoE makes sense. She moved up to here, was casting it here to hit herself in Oberon. Yeah, that had to be it. So that move might be worth turning off. I don't know. It's a really good heal. Yeah, Master Ability 2 and Reincarnation at the same time. Yup. I guess in my opinion, Full Life is so good that, like, run White Mage, turn everything off but Full Life. Yeah, Moshri's TMR is what I put on her. Yeah, Cellular, I don't think I agree with that. This next anniversary is the power creep where they really separate whales from everyone else. I think that was anniversary 1. Scrolls can only be bought using UR soul medals. Right now. I mean, like, Blossoms of Paradise were impossible to get for 2 months. Eventually, you will have multiple ways to get those things. And reincarnating gives you some stats. Like, people are going to have like 1 max reincarnated unit early. Yeah, Broadstones are really hard to get as well. Just unlocking reincarnation gives you the buff. Then if you really want to, like, run it over and over and over again. Yeah, most players won't have even 1. Most casual players, because most players are casual players. Everybody in here is probably a lot more hardcore than most people who play the game. Okay, joining the room. Putting it on the screen. Koryu, I want to have a max reincarnated Eileen, but they better hook her up. Yes, and I agree with what Ashiman said. I think a ton of people will have a level 140 units, which gives you a little bit of a stat boost. You get a few stats leveling to 140. It's not a ton. Because if you notice, like, leveling is the most important from 1 to 99. You get a boatload of stats. 99 to 120 leveling, you get some stats. 120 to 140, you'll get a little bit. But really, if you want to, like, keep reincarnating over and over and over again, that's your chance to, like, get a bunch of stats on a unit, but the resource cost for that is insane. And, Sil, you were saying, it's going to be very hard to get those resources, so, like, nobody's going to do it. Like, some people will do it. A few. With one character. And then they will build around that character for, like, months. Okay, here we go. Our first match of the semifinals. We've got Maverick versus Kiwi. Let's take a look at the matchup screenshot for this one right here. We are looking at an Agrius with the wind units. We got to see Agrius wind mages last time versus, well, there's Joom, Sottily, Kingmont, Terra. Who are we showing? We are showing Terra. So at least we're going to get to see Terra again. It's also a very high magic team with that Terra. So you expect to see Terra Sottily something. Is it Terra Sottily Joom? Is it Terra Sottily Kingmont? We will find out right now. Here we go. We're loading in. It is the same team for both players that they played last time. Sottily, Kingmont, Terra versus the two Wind Mages and Agrius. Now, Agrius absolutely teed off last time. That Silence on Ibarra was game-changing. The Cloud moving in early and getting sniped by the, like, single target magic damage from Marymore was a big deal as well. We'll see how it works out this time. We do have a little bit of a lag. I might need to reconnect to this match. I hope that's not the case. I hope we just have a little bit of a stutter. I think I'm going to have to leave the room and come back in. We're going to miss the first rounds of buffs, but I don't want to miss the action. 19574. I need to put that code back in. And it would not be a Friday Night Fights without somehow the client bugging out one time. This looks like that one time. 19574. That's really unfortunate. Hopefully a player did not disconnect and it was just me. Hopefully we load back in to a, you know, exciting match. Exciting match. Whenever you're loading into a fight, it's always a little bit slow. And man, I really, like, guys, PC client win. PC client win. Give me a PC client so I don't have to deal with, like, my phone. I don't know if it would kill the drops, but I feel like they just are more stable on a PC client than anywhere else. I am on my phone right now. We're loading in. I'm trying to fill up some time. Has Agrius confused a bunch of people yet? I don't know. There has been damage taken. Wind Axiom will snipe Sottily straight away, so he gets killed, and it's a 2v3. We're coming into that. Judgment Blade Plus coming out onto the Mont does not inflict a status effect. Fangs of Leonis comes out, also does not disable the Agrius. Marymore steps forward. Mont is dead, and Terra stands alone. Kiwi's Agrius double Wind Mage team is looking devastatingly hard to kill, and even the fire magic from Terra cannot kill Agrius. She is out here being a truck. She slaps Terra back, says, "How dare you try to melt me with your fire." Take 527 to the face, and Marymore steps forward. She says, "Watch this. I'm going to do my limit break." No, I'm not. I'm going to drain evocation. That'll pop the courage. Terra is still alive. She will look to kill Agrius right here. Sonic Pulsar. She will get the kill. She moves forward just to set herself up for a Great Storm summon from Typhoon. Terra dies. She's also stunned, but she's dead too. Dead override stun in terms of, like, which one stacks higher on the stack. Re-raise comes through. I turned off my full screen just in time for the fight to actually end. GG. Kiwi picks up the win. The Agrius double Wind Mage team is looking super good. That means let's put the you know, other screen on a screen. Put screens on screens on screens. Let's go to the bracket. Kiwi in the finals will play the winner of Cop versus Jesus. We will go to the Cop Jesus match right now. Good stuff, guys. Yeah, the one shot on Sottily ended it. We came in just to see that. So, okay. talking about like the meta shift favoring whales. I think, in my opinion, first anniversary was like tough for free-to-play players. I think it took them, forget free-to-play players. Like, first anniversary was tough for light spenders. Because if you're free-to-play, like, you get what you get. It's a free game. Cool. I think this game does a great job for free-to-play players, giving them a ton of things to do. And for light spenders, though, I think light spenders should have very similar experience to whales. That where whales can do the same thing, but whales could do it in more ways. I feel like that's a healthy balance. Anyway, the game is usually like that. But first anniversary, you needed Yuna. If you wanted to compete, you needed Yuna at 120. You just needed it. She was a god. Hard to kill because she was higher level than everybody else. She healed everybody. Space chickens everywhere. It was insane. Second anniversary, right when it hit. Okay, and also, like, you got one Broadstone. Like, you could not get Broadstones. It was similar to what, like, is happening in JP right now with those elements. With those resources. And then a couple months go by, and they're like, oh, look, it's a Hiroki gift, and it's 5 of them. And it's, oh, they're in these shops now. And it's like, oh, look, we all have a couple of different things. It just gets easier. It's the same pattern over and over again. 63804. I did not type that right. Okay, Cop's in. We have not seen Cop fight yet today. BTW. Oh, yeah. Zathrian's exactly right. Whenever, old intern Coon gets on there and is like, wait, what goes here in this bingo board? I'm really tired because I've worked for like 17 days in a row. I'll just put 100 rainbow orbs. That seems good, right? I'm asleep. And then somebody calls him and be like, what happened? They're like, dude, you just gave everybody in Global 100 rainbow orbs. And he's like, nice. I wish you guys paid me for my work. I'm a 3-year-long intern at this point. Somebody pay me money. And that's what happens. That's GOOOO HQ in a nutshell. Okay, both players are in. We can put it on the screen. Here we go. Now, Jesus' digital place was probably already done. I'm going to hit record. All right. The final, semifinal match for a chance to go to the finals. The one final, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, it's Cop versus Jesus. We have not seen Cop play yet today because he had that first round bye. We have seen Jesus pick up a win with his Lightning Element team. It could be a similar thing here. I want to point something out. Even though Cop's team is mono light, Sakura is very good against lightning. She has a lightning resist buff that could prove effective against the DPS units from Jesus. So the question here is, Resnick, did she really do a lot for you last time, Jesus? Or do you pivot in a Whisper with your lightning DPS units? I don't know. If we look over here at the magic stat, you might have just got a quick look at it. I think Jesus stayed the same. It looked to me like the magic stat was high enough. Yeah, it's going to be Resnick or Landu Lightning again. And we will see Ramza coming out here. So Cop is going with the Ramza. It's Ramza, Jaden, Sakura. He does not play Lucio, which is unheard of for Cop. March of the Stags is going to come out, an agility buff from Jaden to start things out. Ramza's probably going to shout plus attack magic up with the protect for the whole team, and Ramza moves forward looking to engage. Sakura's channeling a spell. It's going to be Resnick up next. She's going to look to start applying her buffs to the group. She's standing by herself behind a barrel, and she's going to go Law of Refuge. The physical shield is online for Orlando. He will also give himself AP Restore, nullify a bunch of status effects, and raise his AoE resist. There it is. Thunder's Protection. That is a triple element resist HP buff. Light, Dark, and Lightning, which is a really, really good spell. Now, I don't know if Sakura can look to apply that to Ramza as well. I believe he's out of range, so she will just go ahead and give herself the Black Rose Helen and TMR buff. Zombie transformation comes through from Jaden, who's now up to about 100 AP, which is a decent spot for him to be sitting. Keen Blade comes out. It would not be a cop game without a Keen Blade activation. Ramza's going to be the man carrying it this time. Okay, Divine Healing, max HP buff coming through for Orlando right there. Looking to survive a little bit more damage. It's going to be Resnick. This time, she's got two friends to choose from. She's going to move over to the side and begin channeling a spell. Jaden, Drill Shot comes out. Orlando takes a big chunk of damage right there. Does not die and receives a lightning attack, unit attack resist buff. That unit attack resist buff could have been useful a second ago. Ramza's turn next. 79 AP. He is going to just Tailwind Holy Hips. Okay, the Tailwind buff comes out. Ramza getting deep into that bag of buffing tricks. Sakura is going to step up and say, good night, old Mandu. It's going to be the Death Scythe TMR animation right here. Orlando will drop before he can get in range to do damage, and it's Lightning Resnick versus 2. Resnick's going to begin channeling a buff for Lightning right here. It's going to be Jaden up next. He steps forward. Rotary Magic Cannon coming out here targeting the Lightning. This is going to do big damage. It's 2,700. It's 3,100. It was another one before that, and Lightning is chunked super low. Once again, Teaching No Strong Bolt comes out about one turn too late. Okay, Lightning's turn next. She steps forward. She's going to find the Dispel Spread on 2. The follow-up attack will not kill Sakura, and it will kill Jaden, but he has re-raise. He's going to come back to life. He's not dead. He's still in there. Ramza. Does Ramza have a taste for blood? Can he find the damage? No, he's just going to shout again and reapply that protect buff to the group. Sakura, who has done a ton of work already, along with Jaden, is going to look to snipe Lightning. She will, 4,000 damage. Resnick's turn order just hasn't worked. She just has not been able to go at the right time. She's going to look to do something right here. She moves forward. Oh, Dream Inducer comes out. Wait a second. She kills Jaden and puts Sakura to sleep. What are we watching right here? Is this the Resnick 1v3 turnaround? Rams is going to use Holy on her. He says, I don't think so. He removes all her buffs. Guys, wait a second right here. Sakura is asleep. Does Ramza have it in him to kill Resnick? Resnick's going to heal herself and not move. Okay, so this heal will buff. She'll go full HP and receive Attack Magic Agility buff, I think. I believe so. It kind of lagged out. I couldn't see it. Sakura's up next. She's still sleeping. Shimmering Blade Plus. Did it lower her HP enough that she wants to heal herself again? Yes, that's really unfortunate. If Sakura's allowed to wake up, she's going to kill Resnick. If Sakura wakes up, this thing's over. If she can kill Sakura before Sakura wakes up, Resnick might be able to win the one-on-one versus Ramza if turn order allows, or win on HP. We'll have to see. She steps forward. Steel Heart. She charms Sakura. Wait a second. Hold on just a minute right here. Sakura's charmed. Wait, this is the ultimate turnaround. Ramza's turn next. He's going to go with, what, Shimmering Blade Plus again. Again hitting Ramza, but watch. Oh, wait, the auto cure. Hold on. Wait a second. There's 9 turns left. Sakura, is she going to kill Ramza? Rebel Intention comes out. Ramza takes how much damage? We're lagging a little bit. Ramza's dead. You guys, wait a second. It's 0 HP Sakura versus Resnick. Resnick uncharms her, which is probably a big mistake, and then dies. No, my God. Resnick, Resnick, you were the chosen one. Resnick, please. That was the worst auto attack in War of the Visions history. That was the worst auto attack ever. Dream Inducer wins the fight. She might have been out of it. I messed my hair up real bad casting that fight. Wow. Okay. Sakura wins. Not even close. Sakura killed 4 units in that match. 4. Ramza and the entire enemy team. Okay. GG. Cop sneaks into the finals to face Kiwi. 2 previous tournament winners. Cop has won twice. Wow. It's going to be hard to match. Resnick, does Resnick make the thumbnail? I think Resnick makes the thumbnail. Oh, yeah. Oof. She had used Dream Inducer 2 times, I think. I have no idea why she chose to auto right there. She had used it maybe just once. Man. Wow. That was a battle. That was a battle. Yeah, Resnick sometimes just won't ever attack. She might have been out of AP? Doubtful. She casted a ton of TP buffs. Oh, is that what happened? So Koryu thinks she auto-attacked because it would have killed. But Sakura blocked it. Does Sakura have a counter block move? Let's look. Was Sakura running Steeled Ephemeral Form? What? Oh my. Oh my. I agree with Ashiman. It's her worst counter. Payback might be worse. No, Payback's kind of... I think Magic Reflex is her best one and Steeled Ephemeral Form's her second best one. But in this case, it was absolutely the best one. Oh my gosh. Sakura versus Resnick in the ultimate battle. Holy cow. Turnbar says it's not the worst counter against Jesus. True. Helps versus Dark, yeah. Especially if the Darks aren't running mages. If the Dark units are like Joker Leela, yeah. Zalgardis, you missed an almost 1v3 Resnick. Like, you missed a 1v3 Resnick that was not a 1v3 by about 200 HP. Man. It was insane. Ooh. That's what we're here for right there. Those are what make it worth. Okay, so we'll get the match code up here in a second. It was Dream Inducer kills Jaden and puts Sakura to sleep. She lives through Ramza attacking her 3 times, procs an auto cure. Charms Sakura. Sakura kills Ramza. And then Resnick runs over to her, auto attacks her for the kill. Steeled Ephemeral Form procs. She does not die, and she one-shots Resnick. Like, whoa. Oh yeah, it'll be in the video. You'll have to watch the videos, Zalgardis. It was insane. What's up, Expedient Miner? How you doing? Just in time for the finals. PXLM, thank you for the follow, by the way. Just saw that. It's about 20 minutes ago, but thank you. Welcome to the channel. Oh, man. I think Halloween Luartha, or Winter Luartha, Halloween Luartha. Winter Luartha is really good on this map. But does it beat this synergy? I don't know. I kind of doubt it. Onsens, get in here. The next time we have a tournament, get in. Yeah, they are a lot of fun. Maybe you can't make it because of the timing and all that stuff. Yep, Cop has plot armor. That's exactly right. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I kind of have to go to the restroom again. I'll be right back. Again. Too much Powerade Zero. All right, back just in time for the match code. 8702. Jumping on in there. Red Bull only. Yeah, if I was drinking Red Bull at this time of night, I'd be in for a big surprise. Okay. Everybody doing that initial placement right here. A very magic-heavy team. I think Cop might once again not be using Lucio. It'd be hard to imagine having 1631 attack and Lucio being in there. Whereas Ramsey, you could build magic. Sort of. Quantum, her name always was Starlet Francesca. But she changed it because they're part of Salt Squad now. Fire is My Blood. You want to know the title of the song is Downfall by Harris Heller, by Stream Beats from Harris Heller. This is the album drop on here. This is the album. The song was Downfall. We just switched to drop for the wait. Great copyright free music. Stream Beats is amazing. Okay, both players are still doing initial placement. I'm just going to keep it on this screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, time for the finals. It's going to be Kiwi versus Cop. Both players have won a top 8 draft before. You see their 4 picks on the screen. Here they are in the room. Now, Cop had finished initial placement when I started recording this. Then he unfinished and he finished again. Great. So they're about ready to hit that go button. Note the 3,900 magic for Cop, the 3,500 magic for Kiwi. I'm anticipating very magic heavy comps from both of them. I think Agrius could be potentially the MVP here. If she comes over and starts landing a bunch of silences, she's basically already solo carried a fight with silence before, or her other status effects. That could be a game changer. Now look where Cop initial placed right here. He's way back in the corner, really looking to give himself a chance. to get those buffs online. Note though that Sakura is going to be a little bit less effective against a non-Dark Light or Lightning comp, because that buff she likes to drop, that AoE resist buff, won't really work against any of these units. She's got to deal with wind damage and an ice tank. Okay, let's see what Sakura is actually set up to do right here. She's going to move over, start channeling a spell. Agrius is up next, probably a Keen Blade activation. Yes, it is Keen Blade, so CT up for the squad, moving forward. That will give Leela another turn. She steps forward with nothing to do, so preserves a little bit of that CT. There is Thunder's protection, so not really going to get a benefit from that, but does stay nice and grouped with the team if that's something that Cop wanted to do. Agrius up again, going to go ahead and pop Saintly Wall, get that physical shield online, which will only help against Ramza's Shimmering Blade, probably. Magic Blast comes out, does a ton of damage to Agrius. She is chunked super low, and it looks like Agrius' initial movement might get her killed. Ramza is going to go to his magic attack Ultima. This is a magic scaling limit break from Ramza. It does 3,000 damage and drops all the buffs. Sakura could look to finish off Agrius right here if she has the range. I think Sakura does. Sakura is known for a big, long range attack right here, especially her limit break. Hits from 1.5 miles away. We got a little bit of a delay right here, which makes me think that it probably is the limit break coming out from Sakura. Usually that's what these holdups are. Hopefully we didn't have a crash on our hands. That would be terrible if somebody crashed. And it crashed. So Cop crashed. That is a problem. Uh-oh. Well. Yeah. Let's see what happens. I feel like Agrius was about to die. Man, technical difficulties. Oof. Now, Kiwi can either accept a rematch or take a win. Or accept a win or take a rematch. However you want to say it. Just keep everything the same and run it again. I agree. That's what I would do. I'm gonna dump the room. It crashed my game, even. Maybe Cop just meant I crashed. Oh, I'm the one who crashed. I don't know. No, Cop crashed. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't think you can reconnect. I think it just has to be remade. Well, 59 degrees in Kansas. Meanwhile, Jay Silbert's sitting at minus 30 degrees. That pop sound was from the music, I think. Yeah, that's what I do as well, Cop. I also play on the phone for these moments. And it does crash on the phone sometimes too. Okay, so are you guys going to remake the room? I think that's probably what's about to happen. Sorry about the delay, viewers. In the meantime, I want to look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is longer, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I was right. Eternal Pain does have that one more range over both Rebel Intentions and Quick Thunderlight. So it is the longest range move that she has. Yeah, it's pretty hard to get out of range. When somebody can move 3 spots and then drop that on you, it's pretty tough to, like, avoid that. Okay, 3, 3, 6, 7. Huh? 3, 3, 6, 7, 7. That dead. 2, 1, 7, 6, 4. That dead. Oh, Cop's gonna host this time. Okay. I wonder if that... Man, we'll see. Okay, we have remade the room. We are back in there once again, watching these things play out. Both players agreed to remake and just leave everything the same. So if you've seen it once, you've probably seen it before. Get ready for a round of buffing. Oh look, Keenblade. I bet you Halloween Little Leela gets to go next. Wow, I'm amazed by this. Halloween Little Leela, she's going to step forward and do nothing. I can see the future. Thunder's Light buff comes in. Mary Moore is going to move forward, give herself a little Grace of Eternal Friendship. That's pretty powerful. Okay, Agrius going to put Saintly Wall on. There it is, Saintly Wall. It's not going to help her though, because guess what? Jaden's going to step forward. Magic Blast Plus. I'm calling it right here. I bet $100 and I win. It's 6,400 damage. It crit again. So that stayed the same. Now, last time Ramsey used his Limit Break. Guess what he's going to use again? His Limit Break. Ultima coming out. This will not kill Agrius. She will live through this. But we were just calculating the range. Sakura, with her Limit Break, has that range 6. That is plenty of range to hit the Agrius from all the way back here. And Agrius will get taken down. So it took 2 Limit Breaks and a Magic Blast, but Agrius is dead. And Halloween Little Leela has this spell we like to call full life in the business. Agrius could find herself right back in the mix. And in fact, she does. Agrius is back at full HP, but it is Cop's turn still. Magic Blast Plus, it hits them all again. Agrius gets chunked, and Mary Moore gets chunked right there too. Now this time Ramza is out of AP, so he's going to Keenblade. Oh my gosh, does this give Sakura another turn? It does. Is casting time going to be a problem? Nope. Light Blade comes out. Even though Agrius procs the block, it still kills her, and this Agrius has just been getting trounced by these light units. Okay, Kira comes out. Mary Moore back to full HP. Mary Moore going to have to go on the counter attack now in a big way. Divine Toxicology comes out. Debuff across the board. Also lands a double poison. Now, will that poison end up being important? I don't know. Jaden with only 22 AP left. Well, Jamming Thrust, he's now out of AP. Ramza next. 30 AP left for him. He can look to kill more. Instead, he goes and snipes the Halloween Little Leela, who has re-raise. Not sure that was the play. Sakura's up next. Now, if Sakura goes for a casting time move and gets caught casting, Kiwi still has a chance. She does not. She Light Blades. That has been really clutch to instant kill once again. But, oh my gosh, I forgot. Re-raise on Mary Moore as well. So the wind mages are still alive. Halloween Little Leela's next. Height 3 Kira comes out. She creates a little space between herself and Moore and full heals everybody. Moore's turn next. Everybody's grouped for her. Divine Toxicology again. Ramza, dead. Jaden chunked to about half, and Mary Moore starting to gain a little confidence. Jaden's just going to have to pop a shot right here. He's out of AP. He shoots her for 3,100. That still hit really, really hard. Sakura might still be able to kill Mary Moore again. She's channeling a spell this time, though. Casting time, not going to matter. Rebel Intention, that's a kill. 8,800 damage. And the poison will proc for a little bit more. Leela's going to step forward. Meta Magic across the wall. Sakura's dead. Jaden's dead. And Halloween Little Leela wins it on the last turn. That was an example of the light team being very far ahead until all of a sudden Halloween Little Leela said, no, you're not. Did you forget that I'm Halloween Little Leela? And she goes, oh, woo, and kills everybody. GG, Kiwi Stings picks up the win. A repeat winner of the Friday Night Fights Top 8 draft. That was an awesome tournament. Thank you to the players who played tonight. Thank you to everybody who played in every round of the tournament this month, and everybody who watches either live or on YouTube. It obviously would not exist without any part of that. So you guys are awesome. Yeah, there'll be a brand new tournament set coming up next time. New map, new rules, all that stuff. We'll see you there. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, and peace. Great stuff, guys. Phenomenal. Plot armor breaks. Wow. I thought the light team was going to win that. That looked really good for the light team. And then Moore just never died. And then Leela just said, oh, I get to attack. Everybody dead. Boom. Just dropped a huge monster blast on everybody. That was great. Who needs 100-cost units? Just use more Halloween Little Leela Agrius. 90s and 70s are all you need. What is more? Is she 80 or 90? She hits like a 90 coster. More the merrier is a 90 cost. So double 90 with a 70. 918. That's a cost 250 limited team right there. A cost 250 limited team. More the merrier. Agrius Halloween Little Leela. I think you go for the thumbnail. Resnick Leela? Oh, gosh. 2 supports. I don't know. Resnick Agrius? 918. No, it's 250. 180 plus. Wait, is Agrius only 80 cost? No. I was all sure about my math, but I was wrong about Agrius' cost. I have her ranked as a 90. That's right. I rank her as a 90, but she's actually an 80. Yeah. That's even better team. Cost 240 limited. Wow. All right. Guys, thank you so much. This was a great stream. Yeah. How many viewers we got on Twitch? Do I need to throw Twitch? Do I need to throw a raid? I'm starving. I've got to go eat. Oh, Dejan is streaming. We're gonna raid Dejan. Guys, we got to drop a raid to our brother, our partner in crime, Dejan TP. All right, Twitch people, you're headed over there here in just a second. YouTube people, thank you. Love you guys. I wish I could raid there as well. Can't. All right, Twitch people, goodbye. Thank you so much, Francesca. Great job. Kiwi, congrats. YouTube people, I've thrown it back to the starting screen.
Like resub miss.
Love you.
Alien Raid.
Corey, thanks for the raid. Thanks for taking part in the raid and resubbing at the same time. Francesca, hello. Mogrets, hi.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell sub. I still believe.
Bearded Brit, thank you for the... Wow. What is this? There's a new thing at the top of the chat. It says, join us in following Orange A. Follow Orange A to be notified when they're live. Do you guys all see that? That's brand new, I think. I've never seen Twitch do that before. And then there's just a button to just follow Orange A right out, straight up right there. I already follow, though. I almost clicked on it, and I was like, wait, that says it will unfollow, though. At first, I thought it would give him, like, a heart emoji in chat or something. But no, it would have made me unfollow him. So that's risky if you're already following. But if you're not, that's an easy way to do it. Yeah,